Hello everyone, my name is Xiaoping Zhang. I'm from Renmin University of China. The title of our paper is I lose versus I earn, Consumer Perceived Price Fairness Toward Algorithmic versus Human Price Discrimination. This paper is co-authored with Professor Xusen Cheng. Many companies have used algorithms to set personalized prices for different consumers. In practice, consumers may experience advantaged or disadvantaged price discrimination caused by humans or algorithms. Consumers may respond to different kinds of price discrimination set by humans or algorithms. For instance, they may perceive different levels of price fairness. So why? According to attribution theory, individuals often draw causal inferences about outcomes regarding failure or success, attributing them to internal or external causes. Specifically, in successful conditions, people are motivated to accentuate their contributions for desirable outcomes to enhance their self-worth. That is internal attribution. However, in unsuccessful conditions, people are more likely to refuse to take responsibility for the failure and shift blame to external factors to protect their self-worth. That is external attribution. Against this background, we assume that consumers may make different attributions to different kinds of price discrimination set by humans or algorithms. Many studies have investigated human reactions to algorithmic decision-making across different contexts. Some scholars confirmed the phenomenon of algorithm aversion. However, another found that phenomenon of algorithm appreciation. Therefore, existing literature examined some boundary conditions to explain human different reactions to decision from algorithms. However, there are research gaps. Limited research on consumer reactions to algorithmic pricing versus human pricing, and the psychological mechanisms are still unclear. So we will address the following two questions. How does the type of price-setting agent influence consumer perception of price fairness toward different kinds of price discrimination? And second, how do consumers interpret different kinds of price discrimination made by humans versus algorithms? Here is a hypothesis development part. We assume that consumers tend to make different attributions to disadvantaged price discrimination. Intentional attribution is an important external attribution in disadvantaged price discrimination condition. Algorithms, especially those developed for objective tasks, are just tools developed by humans to serve humans, which thus lack of a mind and a self-motivated desire for an outcome. Therefore, consumers are more likely to attribute disadvantaged price discrimination caused by algorithms to a lack of intention. Therefore, disadvantaged price discrimination is perceived as more unfair when the price is set by a human. So we development hypothesis 1A and hypothesis 1B. We also assume that consumers tend to make internal attributions to advantaged price discrimination. Perceived personal lack may be an important internal attribution. Specifically, managers are regarded as having more self-interested profit motives compared to algorithms. As a result, consumers may believe that humans are less likely to implement advantaged price discrimination than algorithms. Thus, consumers tend to attribute it to their good luck. Therefore, advantage price discrimination is perceived as more unfair when the price is set by an algorithm versus a human. So we developed hypothesis 2A and B. It is obviously that a high level of price fairness can lead to positive consequences. So we developed hypothesis 3. We assume that perceived price fairness positively affects brand effect and brand trust and purchase satisfaction. It is our research model. We conducted 2 studies to test our research model. Study 1 was conducted to examine the main effect of pricing agents and price discrimination. We conducted a between subjects design. Participants learned that they paid 300 yuan more in the disadvantaged price discrimination condition, or 300 yuan less in the advantaged price discrimination condition than other consumers who had purchased the same tool at the same time as them. They were told that the price was set by either a salesperson in the human condition or an algorithm in the algorithm condition. In final, we obtained 138 valid responses. Results indicated a successful manipulation check. Regarding perceived price fairness, we find that disadvantaged price discrimination was perceived as significantly more unfair when the price maker was a human compared when the price maker was an algorithm. However, advantage price discrimination was perceived as significantly less unfair when the price maker was a human compared to when the price maker was an algorithm. These findings support hypothesis 1A and hypothesis 2A. We also conduct a SEM to examine hypothesis 3. Results indicated that perceived price fairness positively influenced the brand trust, brand effect, and purchase satisfaction. Therefore, hypothesis 3 was supported. We conducted study 2 to examine the mediation effects of attribution. We also conducted a between subjects design. Participants learned that they either paid 16 yuan more or 16 yuan less than another consumer who had booked the same civil room at the same time as them. They were told that the price was set by either a salesperson or an algorithm. Finally, we obtained 252 valid responses. Results replicated the findings from study 1. The disadvantaged price discrimination was perceived as more unfair when it was manipulated by a human compared to an algorithm. In the case of advantage price discrimination, advantaged price discrimination was perceived as more unfair when it was manipulated by an algorithm compared to by a human. Participants who experienced disadvantaged price discrimination perceived more unintentionality in an algorithm compared to a human. This effect was significantly reduced in the advantaged price discrimination condition. Next, participants attributed advantage price discrimination more to their own good luck when it was implemented by a human than by an algorithm. However, This effect was significantly reduced in the disadvantaged price discrimination condition. In sum, we find that consumers have different perceptions of price discrimination caused by different types of price setters. Disadvantaged price discrimination implemented by algorithms versus humans caused the consumers to experience less unfairness and feel negative reactions because consumers believed that humans are more intentional than algorithms in setting an disadvantaged price against them. Consumers are more inclined to attribute advantaged price discrimination set by humans versus algorithms to their own personal luck, resulting in less perceived price unfairness and negative responses. Our finding offer new insight into algorithms finance research by challenging the current argument that algorithmic decisions are perceived to be more unfair. And our paper also contributes to SIGCHI literature on human perceptions of AI decisions. Our paper has several managerial implications. First, managers could consider disclosing algorithmic clues to a focal consumer who is experiencing disadvantaged price discrimination. Second, algorithm designers are encouraged to develop additional algorithms to evaluate possible bias in training data and eliminated such implicit biases without data in order to avoid the deterioration of social inequality. Second, website designers can manipulate the human-like cues of algorithms to allow managers to better use the advantages of algorithmic pricing. This study also has several limitations. First, we did not empirically verify the role of human-like algorithms. And second, individual characteristics such as price sensitivity may influence consumers' perception of price fairness when exposed to discrimination. This study only examined price discrimination in personalized pricing practice, so future studies could consider the application of algorithms in dynamic pricing practice. And that's all. Thank you.